Hello, everyone. This is David. Today, I'm here with one of my partners. How you doing, buddy? Can
Good,
you
good, good.
introduce yourself?
Kevin Brown. I'm with EXP. I'm one of the EXP agents here with the real estate company, enjoying myself.
Yeah. What is your background? What did you do before?
My background. I did 26 years with the Memphis Police Department, where I retired as a lieutenant. Um, I've worked as director of security in different positions, but I've also been a real estate investor.
Oh, okay.
And I enjoyed that, but then I transitioned over to become an agent.
So how long you been in real estate right now so far?
I started off as an investor probably in 2006.
Mhm.
I transitioned over to being an agent probably about a year and a half ago.
Okay. Yeah, he just been in real estate only 1 year and a half. And did you join ESP from the beginning, or you with somebody before?
No, I joined ESP from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
I heard some things about it. I enjoy the infrastructure. I really appreciate the infrastructure that ESP puts out.
And he did a good job. He was a cap agent, so that means he would be sold over several $1 million a year. So how did you get started in real estate?
Actually, I got started just being inquisitive, just thinking of something I could do outside of the police department, and something that was respected, and something I knew that would never go anywhere. Real estate, yes, it's up and down, but it won't go anywhere. It's always going to be here.
Does that mean somebody always needs somewhere to stay, right?
Someone's always going to need somewhere to stay. Whether or not the banks want to allow that with the interest rates and things like that, up and down, but that's part of it. It goes, it's up and it's down.
But yeah, the bank don't have it. Sometimes the bank foreclose, they sell the house. People still, you have investors. So.
Yeah, you still have investors that come along, like myself, which I was at one particular point.
Right.
We come along, we still try to do things.
So you still can buy and sell house no matter market back or down.
Right.
I remember when the market crashed, I got my license or my specialty to be represent the bank. So now I would be on the bank side.
Right.
To help sell a house to the bank.
Right.
And we still have multiple offers too, because if you list it so low, always people out there and jump on it, right?
Exactly.
So you've been in, even though you knew real estate, but your background in investment, so that's why it kind of helping you. So what do you enjoy the most about your real estate career?
Well, I mean, really, I enjoy it because it's kind of like, to me, you're a doctor in your profession. Really? Because you're professional, but you have to know your craft,
right?
And you have to know how to be creative with your craft, and you have to stay up on the changes in the trends, and you have to continue to study. I mean, this is not something where you just you get a license and you put it down. You just say, okay, I have a license now. You have to continue to study. You have to continue to study the banks.
Right.
You have to continue to learn what programs. So it's kind of like you're a doctor in your field. You have a doctorate in real estate, if you ask me.
So I know you're with ESP and you do yourself. So what separate you from the other agent? What separate you and your company from the other agency or other real estate agent?
Well, I think that what separates EXP from a lot of other companies, first of all, I love it's web-based.
Okay.
I love that. And I love the fact that they allow you to have teams. And people work together. Here we work together because we want everybody to succeed.
Right.
Here you own a company. You own part of the company.
Right.
You're a shareholder. You own part of the company. You're not going to find it in a lot of places.
Right.
And being that, I look at it in a sense of having an additional retirement.
Right.
Because you're placing your shares places, you're doing things like that. You don't have to necessarily think, what am I going to do when I'm 60 or 65?
Right.
Because you're already accumulating those funds. So I think that separates EXP that puts EXP in a realm of its own. You own part of the company.
Right. That's nice. That's very nice. So what would you what is your advice for the people who want to get into real estate? If they brand new or they looking to get into real estate, what advice would you give it to them?
One of the biggest things is stay humble.
Okay.
Not become so arrogant or feeling success that you stop doing one thing that's very important. That's answering your phone.
Right.
Stop, because we have people that feel like they're just so busy that they can't answer their phone. And I have gotten so many clients from people saying, well, I thought I was going to use somebody else, but I tried to call them and they didn't answer their phone, and I heard about you. You answered your phone. Right. I make myself accessible to my clients.
Right.
I'm making it says something. Make yourself accessible.
Make yourself accessible as a real estate agent. So if you want to start in real estate, if you want to get your license doing real estate, or if you were not successful in real estate, maybe you want to check him out. Call him to see if you can. Are you a certified mentor now?
Yes, I am a certified mentor. I have been working with individuals, agents that's coming in with EXP,
Right.
which is awesome. You get a chance to hear the eagerness, and you get a chance to
Right.
answer the questions. You know, no questions are dumb questions.
Right.
You know, and this
Right.
and it's awesome to get somebody to the finish line in regards to their first transaction or
Right.
first sale.
Right. So with ESB, especially with the company that we have right now, is nobody can join the company unless they have to get a certified mentor that willing to mentor them. What I mean, nobody is for the new agent, brand new agent, or even you've been in real estate market a long time, but in the last 12 months you don't do at least 3 deals. You know, they consider you brand new again.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to get somebody like him, myself, or him to sign the paperwork willing to mentor you. And would you think that's a good thing too for new agents?
I think it's an awesome thing for new agents, because as a new agent, you're nervous.
Right.
You're tripping over your tongue. You know, you're not putting out information that you need to put out, and some things that are right in front of you, you don't even see them.
Right.
You don't know how to put certain. Every client is not as I want to say, slam dunk. Everybody
Mhm.
doesn't have that 700 credit score
Right.
and that work history and this in the bank. And as a new agent, you may not understand or see, okay, this is what I can do, or this is what I need to send them to see, or this mortgage company is handling this or has this particular program.
Right.
There's so much that you can learn from other agents. I still call people,
Right.
you know,
Right.
because things are so revolving. There's just so
Right.
much you can learn from having a mentor.
And that's why we it's a good thing about him is one thing we just talked about last night, that he got a client. I have the money to put down, but because the income or the tax is not there yet, or whatever the reason is, there's nobody out there that right? We do a program with no income.
Right.
So that's why he reached out to me. We have the client qualify within 24 hours.
Right.
All we need to know is they show the money in there, and they can have a good credit score. We can get them qualified. So it's good to get somebody like you to know the different thing that you can help them out. I got one client that got denied, and that's all they give up. And I told her, hey, we have somebody else here, we can help them out, so we can do the loan for them. As you can know, I'm a mortgage licensed company too. So what one thing would you do if you think that for sure it's not going to be a fail?
One thing that I would do that I know for sure would not fail in regards to my business.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I would continue to be a open book and be transparent to my clients.
Right.
And I would just, one way to not fail is to be loyal to your clients and be obedient.
Right.
Because they have to know that you got their backs.
Right.
Because if you don't have their back, a lot of things we work off referrals. And if your client does not feel like you have their back from beginning to end, then there's one less person that's going to send you somewhere else or give you another referral.
Right.
So one thing I would do that's always going to be make sure my client feels like they're the only person at that particular time in your life that you're working with. You may have 20 other clients,
right?
But when you're dealing with them, they think they're the only one.
That's nice. That's very nice. So that's one thing. One of the things that in our business is the longer you work, but you do the right thing, the more clients you're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's built up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's very good. So what do you think the trend in the market right now?
Well, we're getting close to being back to normal. People are panicking, saying that, hey, interest rates are going up, interest rates and all this. I think that for a while we were living in la-la land, and the sellers were getting everything that they wanted.
Right.
But now it's back to how it was when we were buying houses 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Right. You have to put packages together, and you have to be open. You have to be open as a seller and open as a buyer. That's what it's all about. It's called negotiations.
Right.
So I think that people are getting scared to buy. There's no reason to be scared to buy.
Right.
Because interest rates are not bad.
Right.
They're not bad at all. If you have the credit score, You have the work history. Okay, so you're going to get a better interest rate. That's what anything you do. But there are ways to get people in houses even without those things.
Right.
But the trend is we're back to normal.
Right. So what do you see could you describe one of the strangest or the funnest thing that you incur in your real estate industry?
Well, I have to be open. I have to be honest about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I've had situations where I've dealt with some individuals, and I can't get them back on the phone. I'm like, wait a minute. I can't get them back on the phone.
Right.
And then I'll call a agent, and I'm not going to put her name out there.
Right.
And she gets back on the phone. And it's just funny to me that people, I guess they feel like they jail with you better. They may jail with a different person better. So it's often funny to me. I'm like, hey, what did you do different? But that's one thing about real estate.
Right.
People jail with you, or people won't jail with you. So it's funny to me how I'm thinking I'm giving a person 100,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not giving them just what they need. So it's often funny because that's funny to me.
Okay. So what way what do you find out? How do you promote your business?
Well,
now
I promote my business through, of course, word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I promote my business everywhere I'm at. I'm talking, if I'm at dinner or wherever I'm at, hey, just so you know it, this is what I also do. But I promote it through social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big platform. I've gotten several people through social media. I promote it. It's just you can't promote your business enough in real estate.
Right.
You can't do enough. There are platforms out there that you can pay for, and I'll pay for a couple of platforms also. But the biggest, social media, word of mouth, not being afraid to talk to people that you don't even know. You're in the grocery store line, just starting conversations with people.
Right. So if you have to get one sentence describe you with your business, what do you want them to describe you at?
I want them to describe me as being knowledgeable,
mm-hmm.
calmer, transparent,
mm-hmm.
calmer, accessible,
mm-hmm.
calmer, friendly,
mm-hmm.
and above all,
mm-hmm.
I want them to describe me as being honorable.
And thank you so much for stopping by, and we got an interview with us. I'm gonna put it out there on the channel, and if anybody would like to call him to help him represent you to buy or sell houses anywhere in the United States, any of us, we can help you anywhere in the United States. If we're not there, we can have somebody with our company will represent you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. And also, you can call him. Would you mind to share your number with them?
Sure. My number is 901-305-1713. That's 901-305-1713. And I do not work 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. I work whenever my clients call. I do not work banker's hours.
That's it. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right. Yes, sir.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.